well-dressed fellow. What do you do?
I sell gas lawnmowers.
I sell spark plugs.
I want to buy you a drink.
Well, I want to buy you a drink.
Hey, do you know Bill Brasky?
Bill Brasky, the best goddamn salesman ever lived? Bill Brasky once walked into a conference room to close a merger, wearing only a diaper and a houndstooth hat, neither where they were supposed to be.
Bill Brasky is a 2-ton carnosaur stuffed into a pack of Marlboro Red.
Bill Brasky smells like motor oil, Scotch whiskey, and a father's love.
He swallows marbles to keep from ever losing them.
He never told a lie to anyone that survived.
Bill Brasky burnt down Mystery Science Theaters 1 through 2,999.
Bill Brasky's gaze is a measurable electromagnetic force.
He told me that the secret to mastering fear is in between the prostate and the colon, and god damn if he wasn't right.
Well, you do know that his vomit is the world's most effective coagulant.
My wife weeps herself to sleep every night at the memory of his sweet breath.
Have I ever told you about the time Bill Brasky wrecked his Trans Am? Bill Brasky had a beautiful car, midnight blue, it was a sweet ride, purred and roared, however you like. Well, one night Brasky decides to take her out on the freeway and open her up and see what she can really do. Well, the problem is that Brasky is traveling in the opposite direction of the Earth's rotation and goes so goddamn fast that he spins the Earth back on its axis and ends up in Spain in 1512. Well, he gets out of the car and goes looking for a steak and a whore and runs into a fella named Amerigo Vespucci. He promptly runs Amerigo Vespucci over because he does not habla inglés and cannot pronounce the word America. Brasky finally tires of living in Spain in the 16th century and drives back the way he came into the present. A week later, he drove that Trans Am off the edge of the Grand Canyon for reasons known only to him.
I watched Bill Brasky drink 3 gallons of paint.
Bill Brasky keeps the Illuminati's other eye in his sock.
He keeps his wife in a constant psychosexual trance beyond space or time.
Bill Brasky once taught me the difference between justice and vengeance. Justice is for the weak, the vengeance is for the mighty.
Bill Brasky taught me how to read using sleep deprivation.
Bill Brasky once palmed an anvil. Now, excuse me, I have to urinate.
I'll be here. Bill Brasky never lost a bet because he always robs whoever loses.
Bill Brasky performs every year in his church's Easter pageant by claiming to be the manger, and he holds a live baby in his mouth. And if he does not swallow that baby, then that year's harvest is a bountiful one.
I ever tell you about the time Bill Brasky and I had been the family on a fishing trip to Scotland, all expenses paid. It was a beautiful time. I remember the bracing air and the laughter of my children when Brasky pulled his handgun on me, tied me up, and threw me into the cold, lightless depths. Anyway, there I was, holding my breath, when I was approached by a scaly, ancient monstrosity with wise and hungry eyes. Next thing you know, Brasky is cutting me out of its innards with a steak knife. And he explains to me that Al Capone demands vengeance on all those who bear the Ness name. And I never saw my family again.
But you know Brasky's urine is the 5th logo.
Bill Brasky donates his organs every year and claims them on his taxes.
Well, Bill Brasky once uploaded a video to the internet of his own colonoscopy. Scientists from CERN saw this and were inspired to create the Large Hadron Collider.
He once gave a lecture at Johns Hopkins on curing insomnia through strangulation.
Bill Brasky once filleted an aircraft carrier.
He arrived at his own wedding in a burnt-out Winnebago pulled by 50 rabid warthogs.
Bill Brasky does not cast a shadow.
The only power tools Bill Brasky has ever used have been time and hate.
Bill Brasky does not return by text.
Bill Brasky has no belief system other than appetite, opportunity, and alibi.
Now, Bill Brasky does greatly admire the samurai code of Bushido, except he calls it Bush I Do. no one has the balls to correct it.
He collects teeth.
Bill Brasky once made a giraffe wear lipstick and 6-inch stiletto heels.
He once bit a werewolf. And nothing happened, but Bill Brasky bit a werewolf, and that's more than you or I have
I was that werewolf.
Bill Brasky is the father my son never knew he had. To Bill Brasky!
Bill Brasky!
Did somebody say Bill Brasky?